Welcome to V Family Adventures.
Thanks for traveling with us. Alright guys, so today we are going to bring you another episode of How To. If you've been following along with us, you know that we already did one. This is our second episode in the How To series. The first one was how to plan a perfect youth event. Check that out here if you'd like to, right there if you'd like to. We, in a very tongue-in-cheek way, went about showing how we plan an all-night youth event. It was a lot of fun. Today, we are going to share how to pack for travel. Over the last year, Beth and I have been able to travel a lot. More in the last year and 3 months than we have in the rest of our lives combined, I'm pretty sure. And along the ways, we picked up some things. We learned some to-dos and some not-to-dos. So our hope today is that we can bless you by giving you just 5 to-dos, our top 5 tips on how to pack for travel. So the first thing we want to share with you, tip number 1, is to choose the right luggage for you. There are various different kinds of luggage out there, but you have to choose what works for you and then get a good quality version of that luggage. So, for me, the luggage that I chose was a spinner type luggage. Now a spinner is one of these guys here. They have the 4 wheels on the bottom. You can use them very easily as you wheel through the airport. It's got the really nice handle here where you can bring this thing up to various different degrees. You can put a laptop bag here, you can put a backpack here if you'd like to. The wheels on this thing are incredible. I've never had a suitcase that moves around so smoothly. It's like butter. It's incredible. It really is good. So in addition to this being a spinner style piece of luggage, it's also a hard case, which means it's a hard case versus the soft shell that you can get as well. Now, the brand that I chose to get is called the Away brand. One reason is that it's got this right here. Now, you can see there's a little tiny battery pack tucked in where the handle will go. What this is this extra battery storage. So charge this thing up, and then you can stick your cell phone, you can stick a tablet, or any other USB charging device right into the ports here. I've tested this out a number of times now, and I've had a good 5 charges on the high-speed version here before this thing died. So I highly recommend it.
So I was looking for something different than a suitcase. Last time we made an international trip, I had a 10-month-old, and I was carrying her in a little backpack on me, and then I was trying to pull my suitcase, and I think I had something else in my arms as well. And it just seemed really hectic to me. I didn't like that. I wanted something that was a little more hands-free if I need to be. So what I was looking for was a travel backpack. So I looked up travel backpacks on YouTube and online, and I was looking for reviews, and one of the best reviews that came up was for Osprey brand. And I chose the Osprey Farpoint Travel Backpack. Now this is different than a regular backpacking backpack because a backpacking backpack typically you just push everything from the top down into your suitcase. This opens up like a suitcase, but it also has some straps to carry it. So I'll show you that now. So this opens up like a suitcase, like I said. And we've got the main compartment, which is quite large. I can fit, like a week to 2 weeks worth of clothing in there, and I'll show you that in a little bit with our packing cubes. It's got this mesh compartment here as well that you can separate things. And then it's got, what I love about this, it has this bonus backpack. So I can unzip this extra backpack, and so if I'm going to go on a day trip, if I'm going to be traveling, maybe on a train in Europe for maybe a weekend, I can unzip this backpack and just take this along with me instead of this whole thing. So that's what I love about that as well. The other thing I was looking for was the carrying straps. So you don't see any straps here, which is really cool because it has a secret, kind of like a secret compartment to hide the straps. So you unzip this, and here are your straps. And it has a chest clip, and it's got a waist belt over here, and you can just tuck these in. So if you're going through security, or if you're going to be on a train and these can get caught on things, you don't want that to happen. So you can just tuck these in when you're ready, and you can just close it up, zip this right up, turn your backpack over, and it's got this really nice handle. You can just carry it like this, just like you would a suitcase. So I love that. It has the option for hands-free with the backpack, but then if you're in need of getting on to security or on a train and you don't want things to get caught, you can just carry it like a backpack. So I love that as well. So that's why I chose a travel backpack. I've been really excited to use it as we've traveled back and forth throughout the States, and I can't wait to try it on our international flights. So tip number 2 is pack strategically. So one thing that I find really helpful if I don't want to pack a lot of clothes, but we're going to be away for, say, now we're going to be away for about 3 months at a time, I don't want to have tons of clothes with me that I need to pack and try to figure out how to fit into my luggage. I just want several pieces that I can interchange, that I can layer, that I can mix and match with. That's really important. So I have 2 pairs of jeans. I have maybe 5 t-shirts, 5 like short sleeved or long sleeve shirts, a couple sweaters, and a couple jackets because it's winter. So we're gonna need something warm. So this is just a great way to pack less, but get more out of what you're wearing and make it look like you're wearing something different each day.
Tip number 3 for you is to roll your clothes versus just throwing them in there or folding them. You actually do get a lot more space when you roll your clothes versus fold them. And to be honest, I was a bit unconvinced of this method. You know, all of the vloggers talk about it, and if you read the blogs on how to travel, they say the same thing. And I just did it because I thought I gave it a shot, and man, I've been won over. I'm sold on the validity of this. Not only does it give you more space in your suitcase, whether it's a spinner like mine or a travel backpack like Beth's or some other kind, it also organizes your clothes in a very, very nice way. Then just pick up my shirts. I get to have fun just unrolling it and putting it on.
Tip number 4 is find a packing system that works for you. In the past, I had rolled up my clothes and laid them out in my suitcase, but then when it came to repacking the suitcase, the original way that I had done, I couldn't remember how I did it. And so I would get to the location, unpack my things, and then it was time to go home, and that felt like the most stressful part to me. So I wanted something that would give me more peace of mind when I got to the location, and I was able to just enjoy where I was at. So in this Osprey Fairview backpack, I have everything I need for the next 3 months. All the outfits that I need, it's all right here. And I'll show you how I did that in a really stress-free way. First of all, in the first compartment, I have all my toiletries in one of these Eagle Creek packet bags. This thing is amazing. It like stretches. It seems to stretch. I don't know if it really actually does, but it seems to stretch to hold everything that I need. So all I have to do is literally throw everything in this bag, and I can unzip it, lay everything out, and go from there. This little bag can fit a lot more. All I did was put a swimsuit in here for now, but it's great because another thing I like about these bags is that they're waterproof. In the main compartment, I have got a bag for shirts, and a bag for the bottoms. Now, I did lay a couple things on top of all of my stuff. Some of the bulkier items are more difficult to roll, and it's winter, so I do have a couple sweaters, 1 dress outfit, and that's about it for those bulkier things. Then in one of these bags, I have all of my tops. So anything that goes on the top of me, I just rolled up and put in this bag. That's it. All of my bottoms, so pants, socks, underwear, it all goes in here. That's it. That's all of the things that I have to travel for 3 months and to go to France. Several of these Eagle Creek packet system cubes are excellent. So we've been living out of a suitcase for about 4 months, and what I found is that I'm tired of digging through my bag trying to find things and trying to set things up. If you have the space in somebody's house or in a hotel and you're staying for more than 1 day, it's really helpful psychologically to set up that home away from home by laying everything out, hanging things up. It just feels right. Thanks for joining us for this episode. Those are just 5 simple travel tips that can make your next trip so much easier.
Next time, I hope that you travel with us as we begin our 3-month-long road trip that's going to take us all the way across the country and back.
Bon voyage!